if you're going to draw the ball, I mean, you got to have a difference in face and path. So basically I would make sure that the swing path was traveling to the right of the target and the face was a little bit left of that. I think that the simplest solution is always the best one. And of course, you got to look at where they are. One of the things that I did talk about is what I call coaching what is. You have to be able to coach what is before you. So, once you establish, through awareness what they're doing now, then you can enact a protocol to give them something that is going to give them that ball flight. But it's all face and path as it relates to curvature. So those are the two things you got to be able to get moving in the proper alignments.
If we can take the assumption that the player is going to improve by changing from slice to draw, that's one, I guess, projection, versus just recognizing that we can manage the extent of curve to the right versus reducing that curve while still fitting what that player has experienced for maybe a lifetime of golf, and therefore use that curve profile to improve. But yet, I would change one variable, and I would change the face to the left of the path and let the path manage itself, self-sourcing itself. I feel like that a player's swing path outside of the implications that how we can move our body and how we can therefore move the club create in terms of path direction is generally driven by a player's awareness that the face is going to remain open or present closed at impact, such that if I shift only the club face, the player will typically be able to self-source within a short series of swings that, okay, if I swing further to the right, that curve that started left of target, went further left of target, can now start right of target and fall back towards the target.
And my answer, quite honestly, is a combination of those two. I start with fixing the poor insight that's creating the continual slice. Hey, a little bit of science here. Do you know the face has got to be a little bit close to the path? Okay, they get that. And then I think, contrary to what I think is commonly held, at least on a lot of the forums that I see around the country, I think face angle in full swing is the master variable, because if you can get that face closed and the miss becomes a pull hook because they're swinging left and the face is closed to it, they're incentivized to start swinging to the right to reduce the amount of the left miss. So I always just feel like if you get the incentive in the right direction, they'll figure it out.